In this video, we're going to discuss integrated label printing. You'll be able to print labels directly from the Arpazio cloud, whether you use the Arpazio point-of-sale system or whether you just use the cloud to communicate with your Commander or Passport registers. To print labels from the cloud, you'll need one of the supported Godex label printers. Contact support at Insight RS for more info about how to get one. Once you have your printer, we'll help you get it set up and on your network. Once it's set up on the network, it's really easy to print your labels. There's three main ways to print labels. If we go to our items section, you'll see an icon up here for print labels. If we click on that, we go to the print label utility screen. Now we have to select some items to print at this point. You'll see the filter here that's familiar to you from all over the cloud. From here, filter items however you wish, maybe just brand. And you can find all of your brand and hit confirm. And just like everywhere else in the cloud, you can continue to add filters to narrow down your search by size, the last time the items were updated, description, etc. Once you have your items filtered to your satisfaction, you'll come over here to the form. You can choose between single and dual pricing, the quantity of how many of each item you want to print, and then your label size. This form will remember your settings for the next time you use it, so you won't have to select these again. Once you're done, all you have to do is hit done, and the labels will print. That's it. A second way to print labels will be from your main Manage Items grid. Now, one interesting trick I like to employ is I like to set up a certain label printing modify column set and save it. That way I can come right to the modify columns, click on it, and my grid will change to all the relevant information for the labels. I can easily see the POS description, the long description, the current price, the surcharge amount if you do dual pricing, reorder number and supplier if you're going to include that as well. So now it's as simple as finding the items that you want to print. You can use your search or filtering as you normally would. So maybe I have a saved filter for Marlboro packs. I can utilize that filter, select whichever ones I want. I could search as usual. Let's find the one we want to print. Okay, I want to print this Marlboro Gold King Menthol Soft Pack. Now I can see that this is a pretty long POS description. When the label prints, it's going to pull the POS description if there is one, and if there isn't one, it'll default to the regular description, and it's going to limit it given the space of the label. So just keep that in mind. You might want to alter your POS description if you want it to display differently on a label. When I decide the ones I want to print, I can select as many as I want, and then choose Print Labels. I'm back to my familiar Print Label utility page. Same thing again, dual or single pricing, how many I want to print, and my label size. Just hit done, and the labels print. Here are two examples of that item being printed. One with dual pricing, where the cash and credit amounts are both listed, and one with single pricing. The label will include the barcode of the main product number that's in that item, so you can easily scan it right off of the label if you need to use that for reordering purposes with our handy app. We also have a third way to print labels. If we go back to the home screen and then over to the Inventory Documents page, we'll hit our plus. You'll see a new inventory document called Label Print Document. Here we can give it a name. And then if we want to write a short memo to remember something about this batch of labels that we're printing, we can do that here. But otherwise, just hit create. And we'll immediately now be brought into that label document. Now from here, you can use this as a workspace. So if you want to print a whole bunch of different labels from all different brands and sizes, and you want to work with them before choosing to print them, this is the route you want to take. Similar to the other inventory documents, you can hit the plus for just the single add item, and then you can either use your scanner to scan the item or click on the little bars and search here for it. Or you can use the add multiple item filters, and let's say we're going to do unit, and we'll do brand equals Marlboro, and we can filter more. Let's say size equals packs, just so we stay with our common theme we were looking at. Now once I do that, it's going to start adding all those items. You'll see it up in the notification area, and as it adds items you can just refresh your page and you'll see them completing. Once all your items are added to the dock, you'll see them all laid out with all the relevant information. You got your product number, your long description, POS description, brand size, price, etc., etc. So now let's say I do want to edit one of the POS descriptions because I think this one's a little too long and I want to narrow it down for my labels. You can just click on the item. It'll pop up here with a familiar edit screen. You can edit the POS description right here and it'll edit it right in the item, or you can click Update Item to be taken over to the item itself if you decide that you might want to change a price before you print the label. If you save or hit cancel, it'll take you right back to the same spot you were in your label document. You can choose items here to delete and work with it, and you can continue to add items as you wish. Once you have your items set up and you're ready to print your labels, just click on Inventory Documents, choose whichever document you want to print, and then click Open Print Label Configuration. Again, this is our same familiar form. It'll remember the last time you printed from here. So if you want dual price, choose dual price, etc. Hit done, and you've printed. Now you have this inventory document saved, and you can return to it if you'd like to reprint the same items again, maybe next month when they change prices again. Thanks for watching this video walkthrough. For more information, email support@insightrs.com or visit us at insightrs.com.